Welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast. My name is Christopher Coombs, and in front of me we have
Gaurav Khazanchi. Welcome back, everybody. New year, new decade. Good to be back in the headquarters of the So Far So Good podcast.
It's actually quite nice to be in the So Far So Good headquarters and not be dying. Because last week when we were recording, it was actually so hot. We were sweating out of our minds.
Yeah, Chris actually took off his shirt, which is why I thought that time he asked me the question, if he had to get rid of one item of clothing, he'd pick his shirt. But it was very hot. It was 40-something degrees, and the room was not ventilating properly.
Yeah.
So it did stay heated.
We have now fixed the ventilation since, so it's all good.
That's
so
correct.
far, so good. But now the weather has... Well, today, at day of recording, it's not too great.
It's not too great, but it's not bad either. It's comfortable. Easy to live in, easy to record in.
That's right. Now, let's kick it off today with our introductory questions.
Let's go.
Do you want to go first?
I'll ask you.
All right.
Christopher Coombs, have you ever plucked your nose hairs?
Yes.
Your internal nose hairs?
Yes.
Did you tear up automatically when you did it?
Okay, when I first started plucking my nose hairs...
Yeah.
When
you first started...
I would tear up a bit.
Okay.
Like a little bit, because it would be so painful.
Yeah.
But I always pluck them now, so I'm just so used to it.
Okay.
I just pluck it with my fingers.
I do
Easy.
it with my fingers too.
Whenever I just feel it there, I just get in there,
I just yank it out.
pull it out.
So, that's interesting. See, so do you mean like you were crying because of the pain?
Look, I mean, it hurt, but it was almost like it was connected to...
The nerves or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what my automatic tearing is. I can take the pain, it's fine, but it automatically comes out, the tears, so...
Does yours still tear up now?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm similar to you. I've kind of controlled it, where it's not a full tear up, but it does get watery. It gets watery on the inside.
I pluck my nose hair so often that it's just nothing to me now.
Yeah, it is also a habit to me too. I just use my fingers. I feel it, and I feel like I just have to pull this out.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Everyone tells me to buy a nose trimmer, and they're like, I'm going to buy you a nose trimmer. But I'm like, no, I actually enjoy plucking my nose.
Fair enough. Dude,
it's quite a hobby.
I've used the nose trimmer before, and I did not enjoy it.
Really?
So actually using the nose trimmer was fine, but when it grows back, if you like pinch your nose, it prickles so hard.
Oh, really?
Do you know
that's
that,
no good.
You know when you shave your arm or something or whatever, you shave your face and it grows back, it's prickly.
Yeah.
It's that feeling inside your nose. So, like, I was blowing my nose, and because you have to sort of pinch your nose when you blow your nose, you can feel the regrowth pinching the internal part of your nose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're saying.
That was uncomfortable.
That's like my chest at the moment. So, you know, I was telling you, because it's been about 2.5 weeks since I waxed my chest.
Yeah.
Actually, have a look at this. Look how quickly it's grown back.
Yeah, actually, that is very fast. That has come back very quickly.
To be honest, I thought it was going to be maybe a month before it even grows back at all.
Okay.
Because I remember once I waxed a strip on my leg.
Yeah.
This was back when I was probably like 16 years old. And no joke, it took like 6 months to grow back.
Has it grown back yet?
Well, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, mine came back. Was it prickly when yours was growing back? Because I feel like after waxing, it's more soft. It's less cut.
Yeah,
prickly.
it was never really that prickly because I actually got a really bad rash. So by the time the rash went away, the hair was already back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, hit me up with your question.
All right, my question to you is, I think we've discussed this before, potentially, but I'm bringing it back because I'm very curious.
Okay.
So, what is your least favorite household chore?
Ooh. See, I actually don't mind doing chores, to be honest. I'm gonna have to say dusting.
Really?
Dusting, because I get allergy reactions really easily.
Okay.
So as soon as I start, even if I use, anti-allergy dusting or the vacuum or whatever, I'll still react and I'll get hay fever, dust allergies.
Yeah. That's pretty common, isn't it?
Yeah, it's common. Everyone's allergic to dust, but, not everyone reacts the exact same way. So
yeah, that's true.
It's a tough process. It's the same when I mow the lawn. I get hay fever almost instantly.
But you love mowing the lawn.
I love mowing the lawn. It's got to be one of the favourite chores to do.
Dude, at least once a week, we'll be asking you something, and you'll be like, yeah, after I mow the lawn.
No, I wish it was once a week. It just... At the moment, actually, my lawnmower is broken, so it's been a little while.
Damn, that's unlucky.
It's unlucky. So I'm going to spend some good money get a strong lawnmower.
All right. Well, shall we get into it?
Let's get into it. So far, so good.
So once again, thank you guys for tuning in. It's lovely to hear your smiling voices, smiling faces, smiling souls.
Yep, and thank you for watching the podcast this week.
That's right. Now, Gaurav, I believe we spoke about you having a New Year's resolution last episode. Which
That's correct.
You said you wanted to start taking more photos
I
this
did.
year.
I wanted to start taking more photos for the memes and, just keep the collection going.
Yeah. So how have you gone with that so far?
Dude, absolutely terrible.
All right, bring out your phone right now and tell us how many photos you've taken this year.
All right, I'm opening up my gallery right now. This year, not bad. 1st of Jan, none of these are my photos, sorry. 2nd of Jan, I took 3, 6, 12. 3rd of Jan, none. Okay, it's been 12 since the 1st of Jan.
So he's taken 12 photos and it was all on one day.
And 5 of those 12 photos are different angles of the same sort of photo. So
let's say one, technically. So you've taken a photo of one thing.
Of one thing. So
interesting.
I think all in all,
well, it's
I've
better
taken
than
3
none
photos.
for the whole of last year. So
Yeah,
not bad.
I kind of it didn't click. Just like my camera, I didn't click. I just have not been using the camera more. So far, not so good in my New Year's resolution. I have been failing.
Oh, well, we'll keep tabs on it, but at least you've done it once.
I've done it once in the new year. It was actually on January 1st, so
yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
All right, now, we were speaking last episode about some mobile phone games that we were potentially going to play, already playing, all that kind of stuff.
That's correct.
So have you continued playing Jetpack Joyride?
That is right. I have been continuing this game, getting the daily gifts, and like I said before, if I play 5 days in a row, collect the item or whatever, I don't want to get into too much detail, because I can really write a thesis on this game. Then on the 5th day, you get a special gift for doing it 5 days in a row.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, so
I've got to say, I did download the game and play it.
Jetpack Joyride?
Yeah, I think I played about 5 rounds and got bored and uninstalled.
Didn't go back?
Unfortunately.
You could have just kept it on your phone. You didn't have to uninstall it.
Nah, it's just the same thing, like over and over. It's the same thing.
But are you trying to do the missions? Are you accomplishing the missions?
No.
Okay, well, that's why.
But even if you're trying to accomplish a mission, you're still like doing the exact same thing with every mission.
It's true, but like, for example, some of the missions are dodge this 10 times or do this 10 times. So you actually have to you have small goals within the game. So you're not just aimlessly jetpack joyriding. So
I think, small goals. I think the game suits small minds, unfortunately.
Wowie. There's a lot of goals. It's not just one goal. It's not just one goal. I've also started a new game called Archero. It was recommended by one of our soft souls.
Oh, really?
So
okay.
I'm already addicted to that.
All right, I might have to give that a go.
Give that a go. It's simple and it's nice. It's a good mobile game. It's a perfect mobile game.
Yeah. Okay.
Archero. Archero.
Archero. All right.
Archero.
So we'll give that a go and we'll see.
Give that a
how we
go.
go.
I'm already way ahead of you, but give it a go and see. If you didn't like getting back into Jetpack Joyride, you're not going to like this. You just don't like games anyway, just like you don't like movies, so I'm not sure.
We'll have to see how we go.
Give it a go.
Now, we did speak a bit about Trivia Crack.
Yep, you did bring that up.
Good old Trivia Crack.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a good game. I got you back into it. I got a couple of other people back into it. And I got a group of 4 friends as well back into it as well.
Damn, you actually fully advertised for this game.
Yeah, well, it's I like it because it's interactive with friends.
Yeah,
That's
those
what makes
games
it.
are always
That's what
better.
makes it quite fun.
It was like Draw Something. That was big for
we have
a
to get
long
back into
time.
that.
We should
We
get back
have
into that.
to get back into that.
I remember buying a stylus just so I could make my drawings a bit more accurate.
That was actually such a good game.
That was really good.
But yeah, with Trivia Crack, I had one small issue, right?
Tell me.
The main issue was after every single turn, you could watch a video to then get another turn.
Yes, and it is
Now-
a new edition.
No, it was on it when I previously played.
Okay.
Not when I very first played.
Yeah, it wasn't on there when I very first played either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the only problem with this is I think it's cheating to watch a video and get an extra turn.
I 100% agree.
I disagree with it completely.
Yep.
But the problem is you don't know if your opponent has watched a video to get an extra turn or not.
That's true.
That's the
very
problem.
true. Now, I had the exact same thought because you said I started a game with you, get it, and then, to my surprise, I never uninstalled it. I just had to log in. So I logged into the game,
Classic.
found it, bunch of ads as usual, and then I saw this new feature, well, new to me at least, and I had the exact same thought. I thought it kind of defeats the purpose of the game because you're answering questions until you get it wrong, but now if you get it wrong, you can get a free shot. And it's different. I know I said I watched videos when I played Jetpack Joyride, but that's different because that's just to get some extra coins.
Yeah.
You know, I'm playing the game to get coins, and if I watch the video, I get some extra coins. It's not defeating the purpose of the game.
And I did message you straight after I versed you the first time.
Because I jumped ahead of you, and then you said, stop watching the video. I told you, I'm against it, so out of principle...
I believe you, but I did message you just to check.
Just
because
fair
you
enough.
never know.
Understandable.
You never know. I'm putting my faith in you that you're not lying. So
I guarantee. I will swear on the Surf Soccer podcast, I'm not watching any videos on that.
All right, that's
because
fair.
I feel if I got it wrong, I shouldn't be able to go again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
now, my other main issue with the new trivia crack is after every time you lose a turn, you have to watch a video to then continue to verse the next person.
Yeah.
And it really started annoying me.
It's very annoying. The first couple of times I was able to skip it, but you can't always skip it.
No, you can't always skip it. And sometimes the ads go for a while, and then sometimes you need to click 3 buttons to actually get out of the ad.
Yeah.
Because you'll click the X, but then it sends you to it's a video ad. You click the X, and then it sends you to a photo ad.
Yep.
And then you got to click the X again just to get back to the main menu.
Yep. You know what I saw on one of the ads, very sneaky? Within the video ad itself, the X was sort of watermarked in there.
Oh.
So I clicked the X,
Wow.
expecting it to close, but it took me to the download link on the Google Play Store.
That's actually quite smart.
So I was that made me a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
I said, you don't fool me like that.
Yeah. But yeah, they were really getting to me. So I bit the bullet and I bought the premium no ad version.
Oh my. How much did it cost?
$3.19.
That's not too bad.
I thought, what's $3.19 in the grand scheme of my life?
That's not too...
Absolutely nothing.
I appreciate that.
To save me 30 seconds of an ad every time I have a turn.
Yeah.
I actually think it's totally worth it.
No, $3 is worth it. Think about the other games we buy, let's say for a console. You spend, what, $80?
Yeah.
$3 and you have unlimited fun.
Yeah.
With no ads.
Exactly. And you know how I said I got a group of 4 friends into the game as well?
Yeah.
So I've said to them...
Oh my god.
I told them I paid $3.19 to remove the ads. You know, we all joked about it, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? I'll shout every single one of you the $3.19 to remove the ad.
Oh my god. And did you?
Yep.
So did you shout me?
Well, that's why I wanted to discuss on the So Far So Good podcast.
Well, I
will shout you.
Okay.
Because I've conned everyone into playing this game with me. And I've reaped the benefits of how good it is to have no ads.
Okay.
That I'm willing to forward on that $3.19 for you to enjoy the game the way that I'm enjoying it.
I'm actually very, very appreciative of this kind and selfless gesture. Well, maybe not 100% selfless.
Yeah, it's not 100% selfless. But I'll take it.
How far will this generosity go? Would you potentially shout the next 5 soft souls this no ad version of Trivia Crack?
Yes.
Okay.
The first 5 listeners to message us on Instagram when this ad goes live, send me your bank account details and I'll send you $3.19.
I like it. Wait, I feel like they should message us with a code. One code word. They can message us and then the first 5 you can... So they just have to send us the code word, please, Chris. In all caps, one word. Actually, let's make it, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
Is that the code word?
That's the code word.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay. So the code word is thank you, Chris, all in capitals, all in, as one word.
In one word. So it should be in caps. THANKYOUCHRIS. All caps, one word, no spaces in between.
Okay, and you also have to send a screenshot of your phone showing that you have purchased the ad version.
Ah, okay. Otherwise, they could get
So you have to purchase the ad version for $3.19. Send proof of that.
Yep.
Along with the code word.
Yep.
First 5 people to do that.
Yep.
I will forward on the $3.19.
The done deal. And so send that with your bank details, and then Chris will reimburse you.
Now, the only scary thing I'm thinking now is if someone purchases it, sends the proof, and then we've already done the first 5.
Okay.
So let's cancel that.
Bloody
hell! How do we fix this?
I know what to do.
Okay.
Send in thank you, Chris. Then we will message you, letting you know if you made it. So we'll say you are person number 1, person number 2, person number 3, person number 4, or person number 5. Once we have confirmed that you have been submitted, then we'll tell you to go buy the app, and then you send us other details, proof of purchase, and then we'll reimburse you.
All right, done.
Chris will.
All right, so if anyone's confused, I'm just going to quickly rerun exactly what you need to do. So send us the code word, thank you, Chris, all one word, all capitals, to our Instagram as a direct message.
Yep.
And we will tell you if you've been successful. If you have, we'll then ask you to send us proof that you've purchased the no ad version, and then I will send you the $3.19 into your bank account to reimburse you. And then let's get trivia cracking.
Yes, also don't try to fool us and buy a game that's $12 because you're only going to get $3.19
exactly.
back. So.
And we need proof of that it has exactly been trivia cracked. But yeah, I do think it's totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Yeah, I feel like you deserve a round of applause there because I can't believe how kind you're being right now. Round of applause for Chris. Round of applause. Well done.
It's not necessarily kind. It's just that I know the benefits of the no ad version.
Okay.
That I want other people to experience how good it is.
Yeah. I'm very appreciative. Guys, get in on it. The first 5 only.
Yep. Now, I do want to discuss another game. So, I got an Instagram ad for this game. And
you got sucked in.
It looked like a mini golf game.
Okay.
So, you pull the golf ball a certain strength back, and you aim it to try and get it through the obstacles and stuff. And I thought
this sounds
sounds pretty good.
It sounds like your mobile pool game addiction, but it's just golf now.
Kind of, yeah. So it was like a mini golf game, right?
Yeah.
So it had like all these different slots to try and slit the ball through to then try and get in the hole.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just give it a go. So I download it. And open it, and then I start to play, and it turned out to be like actual golf.
Okay.
Like full on golf where you got to hit the ball like 3 times to actually get it onto the green.
Yeah,
and then you putt it in. So I was kind of like, it's still fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ad was totally misleading.
So were you just expecting something like mini golf?
Yeah, I thought like mini golf style.
I'm sure there's a mini golf version.
Potentially. But when I click the ad and press download, the game is called Golf Rival.
Okay.
So I downloaded it, and it just turns out to be like full-blown golf.
Proper golf.
Yeah.
Dude, if you just purchased a no-ad version of Trivia Crack, how are you going to get these ads and know what to download now?
No, the ad was on Instagram.
Ah, different platform. Is there a no-ad version of Instagram? No, there's definitely not.
Nah, wouldn't be.
That's how they make their money, man.
Yeah. But yeah, interesting. Good game.
Are you still playing it, or have you uninstalled it?
I still have it.
Okay, not
much
bad.
better than Jetpack Joyride.
I disagree.
Sure.
Jetpack Joyride
it's different each time.
Still disagree. There's different missions you can do in Jetpack Joyride.
Man, you really love Jetpack Joyride.
You introduced it. I don't know why you're against it. You introduced it into my life.
Yeah, but that was back when I was young and naive. You're still... you're old, but still naive.
Maybe, but the naiver, the betterer.
Is it?
That's what they say.
Really?
Haven't you seen that picture where like there's a man standing on a massive pile of books and he's actually not very happy, but then there's a person standing on only one book and he's super happy? I've described the image very wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good image.
Forget it. I'm just trying to defend myself, really.
Well, good one. Now, Now, how have you gone with your ingenious idea from last episode?
Well, I've got a brand new one for you today, Christopher Coombs.
Oh, okay.
A brand new ingenious idea. Now, I know the last two, or the last, I don't know however many, were bag-related. This is not bag-related at all.
Oh, for the love of God, this is amazing.
I couldn't
This
tell
might
you
actually be a good idea.
Okay, now this idea is an app idea. Another app idea, not bag share. It's nothing to do with bags once again. All right.
Okay, all right.
And it kind of came to me out of an experience. This thing happens to everyone and possibly all the time. And I know there's apps similar, but this one is ingenious. It's ingenious because of how I've thought it up. All right, so you know when you're in a situation, a group of friends or something, and you're trying to decide where to go and eat.
Mm-hmm.
And no one wants to pick because no one wants to be that decision maker, or no one can decide.
Yeah.
You've been in that situation.
Oh,
right? Plenty of
100%.
times.
Like
100
every
times.
week.
So this app, which I've named I'll Decide, I being the app, not me. The app is called I'll Decide, and all you have to do is put in the location you want to go to, and you go enter. And it spits out a random restaurant or eatery or food place.
Wow. Nice.
And you have to go. Now, there's plenty of apps that are similar, you know. You put in your location, you put in how much you want to spend, and then you put in your cuisine, and it selects for you. And then you keep going until you find someone you like.
Yeah.
The reason this is different is because during the setup, you have to enter in your bank details or link a card or something. And if you choose on the app to select a different restaurant, it will charge you, I'd say, about $10. So it's pretty much forcing you to agree with what the app has chosen for you.
Wow.
Because
that's interesting.
What are your thoughts?
It's interesting. I like the idea that it's forcing you to go there.
Yeah, because that's the whole point. Because with these other apps, you can just keep clicking like, nah, not this place, nah, not this place. And it's the same thing that you do when you're trying to figure out with your friends.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you click enter, it spits out the restaurant, and then you say choose again, it will charge out of your account $10.
Or rather than charging you, because some people might not like that idea.
That's true.
Or you could just say like select, and then you can only click select once, like every 3 hours or something.
Ooh.
So then once you press select, that's it. It won't do it again until potentially your next meal, which would say minimum 3 hours.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, I like it. Because it does sort of have the same sort of...
Yeah, because you could just
effect.
go next, and then it's like, it's the same thing as deciding without the app.
Yeah, that's true. So without charging.
Yeah.
But I just feel like
Thoughts?
it's I like the idea. I feel like it's also kind of different, and people might get experimental with it and, you know, curious about it, see if it actually charges them $10. And then they'll use the app. And obviously that $10 goes to the developers, which would be me in this case. So I would be generating some revenue every now and then.
Not bad at all.
It'll be ad-free, of course. So
okay.
So yeah, so you know what? I do like the 3-hour wait time but then I also feel like regardless, they can always just close the app. There might have to be something in there that tells them, yes, we've decided to go here. Otherwise, they can just close the app and choose a different place themselves, right?
Well, they could always do that anyway.
Exactly. So I don't know. Maybe them closing the app will also charge them, but there's no way for the app to know if they've gone there or not.
No, there's not.
Yeah. Unless clicking OK redirects the phone to call the restaurant, so you have to make a booking.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, thoughts? What are your thoughts of this against bag share, for example?
Well, it's a great idea.
Okay.
Much better than bag share. We've got to like make a pact to never speak about bag share.
Bag share is a fine idea.
We have never speak about it again.
I still think about it when I'm in the grocery store, and I'm like, it would work. It would actually work.
It wouldn't work.
You're all just haters.
It would not work.
I'll decide another idea to go up there.
Now, I like this app idea,
Okay.
but you could even extend it to an activity, or you know,
Yeah. Like, we want to do an activity. Decide.
yeah,
Yeah.
or even maybe a movie. Like, I can watch a
Ooh.
movie between 1 and 3. Can you randomly pick one for me?
Pick one. Or decide my Netflix movie to watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you don't choose it, because Netflix will know, it'll cancel your membership.
Yeah, there has to be some sort of... yeah.
Some sort of punishment. Otherwise, there's no point in using the app.
I don't know. Some people might not like the charge. That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, no
wait
one will
3
like
hours.
the charge, but that's why it's there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But the
True.
3-hour method does work. Because same effect. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that thought.
But in terms of developer revenue,
Yeah.
most people, if they get charged, I reckon they'd probably never use it again.
That's
because
true.
they'd be spiteful. So, I reckon we chuck into 3-hour wait time.
Yeah.
And then we put ads in there.
I just had a good idea. There could be a Russian, like a roulette of punishments.
Ooh.
So one of it could be you can't play again for 3 hours, or you get charged $5 or $10, and then a few
Or
others.
you have to take a shot.
How the app
something
know
like
if
that.
you take the shot?
Well, it just tells you and you just have to do it.
Yeah, that's true. You got to listen to it like a King's Cup app or something.
Yeah. But yeah, solid idea. I do like it. Now, a not solid idea of yours was the other day when you decided to go to the beach. Now, this day was, I believe, a 40-degree day.
Exactly. So far, so good, right?
So you would think, yeah, let's go to the beach. But this day was really windy, like really windy.
Like strong winds warning. On my weather app, it said warning strong winds.
Yeah, and it was Gaurav's idea to go to the beach. One of our friends told Gaurav, I don't know if we should go, it's pretty windy. I had also messaged him throughout the day saying, look, this weather's pretty crazy, I don't know. But he was persistent. He wanted to go to the beach. What was you? Why did you want to specifically go to the beach so much?
It wasn't just my idea. A couple of people had just thrown around the idea of let's go to the beach one time these days when it's hot. And I said, let's do it this day. It's hot. Let's do it. And then it's, you got that mindset, like, I don't care. A bit of wind's not going to hurt. Well, it actually quite literally hurt in this situation.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
But, I mean, it's bearable. It's okay. It was some crazy weather, but it was still hot. So being at the beach was nice. It'll still be nice to be at the beach.
Okay, so basically it was your terrible idea. Anyway, so we get to the beach. We jump. There was actually a volleyball court, beach volleyball kind of net at the beach that we went to. So we hit the ball a few times.
This is when we realised it was actually pretty crazy weather because the wind wasn't letting the ball fly straight.
Yeah. We were hitting the ball and then it was just literally flying another direction.
Yeah.
And the balls are quite solid.
They're heavy balls.
It's pretty hard for them to... It's not like a blown up beach ball that would just fly away.
It's like a soccer ball. It's like a legitimate soccer ball size and weight. I'd say.
And this wind was actually blowing the ball. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So we kind of got over that pretty quick and decided to go into the water.
Yeah.
Now, as we kind of went to the water, you and a couple of the other guys went and grabbed everyone's items and brought them more closer to us.
Yeah.
Because it was so windy that, seriously, anything could have blown away. It was crazy.
So, the reason it was painful is because the wind was so strong, and the beach we were at, the sand is a bit more grainy. So, it was blowing the sand. It was almost like a sandstorm, and it would hit you really hard. It was like miniature paintballs on your skin.
It was continuous wind, but every now and then the wind would just go next level, like insanely...
Yeah.
Like quick.
And it would gush out and hit the sand.
Yeah, the sand would just hit straight into you. So when we were if you're out of the water and on the sand, it's just hitting your legs, hitting your back, hitting your neck, everywhere. And it was like stinging painful.
Yeah.
So whenever the wind came, we would have to put our entire body underwater so that we weren't getting the pain of this sand.
But no, I mean, that's my point. We were in the water having fun, so we were kind of away from the pain.
But you also couldn't look... You could only look in one direction or the wind was going to go in your... Like, blow the sand into your eyes. It was insane. And then we were throwing, like, a football to each other, and every now and then it would just go a little bit past us.
Because of the wind.
And then you'd have to swim your absolute quickest to actually get the ball. And then swim all the way back, and it was a crazy effort.
Look, it was Chris always swimming because I am not a fast swimmer. So he was getting the balls every time. So props to him. But all in all, it was a fun beach session.
All in all, it was a terrible experience.
It was a fantastic experience.
The funny thing is, we were all when we all got out of the water and went, behind the bushes to actually get changed and dry off and stuff, we were all really giving it to Gaurav because it was his idea to go to the beach. And he just kept saying, guys, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. He's really trying to talk himself into how fun it was.
I personally enjoyed myself a lot. If anything, dodging the wind made it more exciting.
Wow.
Don't you think?
Worst defense ever. It was literally terrible. You could only stand facing one direction, and I'm actually surprised that half our stuff didn't get blown away.
But there was a lot of
that happen?
Our stuff filled up with sand because of the wind.
Yeah, and one of our friends brought a picnic mat, so everything was sitting on that picnic mat.
Yeah,
and then we all grabbed one corner of the mat each to walk it out of the beach,
but simultaneously using it as a shield to protect us from sand.
Because as we were walking to the bushes to get away from the beach, the sand was just blowing straight into us, and it was super painful. And then we finally sat it down, and there was a couple of kilos worth of sand sitting on this mat. It was insane. Easily
7+ kilos. All in all, a fun beach day. I mean, if the weather really bothered you all, you didn't have to come, but you guys knew it would be exciting.
We tried to talk you out of it.
Yeah.
We really tried.
Multiple people told me about the stormy weather, but it was still a fun beach session. I highly recommend going to the beach on a very windy or rainy day. So try it out, guys. Let us know, soft souls. Let us know what you thought.
All in all, it was a terrible day, but it was worth it just for the story. That's all I'm going to say.
I disagree. It was fun because it was fun. That's all I'm going to say.
Terrible. Do you know what also is terrible?
Tell me.
Apparently there's some new road rules.
Yes, so now I don't know how accurate this information is. So meaning I've seen it on articles and stuff. I don't know if they're active yet.
Legitimate articles?
That's what I can't remember. I saw it on a couple of articles, or one article split up into a couple of different articles.
Okay.
I don't know. And there was photos to back it up, but I don't know how legitimate it is. So maybe some of you guys can help us out. But it seems like something Victoria would do.
Now, I actually don't know anything that Gaurav's about to say here.
Yeah.
But all I do know, and all of you soft souls will know, as of right now, is that apparently there's been some new road rules potentially going to be implemented in Victoria.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's already active or going to be active. Don't ask me if I don't even know if they're real, but I have seen them. Yeah. And they look legitimate. So
I'm excited to know.
Because some of them made me be like, come on, man, that's harmless. So I don't think any of these were threatening to, give you demerit points, lose your points, whatever.
Yeah.
They were all just fines.
Okay. All right.
So the obvious one was eating and driving. I think that's been there for a while. You get a straight fine already. If you get
already?
Caught, if you get caught eating and driving.
Really?
That one's definite. I've actually seen it on the news. That one's been around for a while.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah, eating and driving.
I actually did not know that. I do it all the time.
Dude, I do it. Maybe. I may do it. I may have done it in the past too. It's
Look, I've done it. I'm not going to lie. What about drinking? Like drinking a water bottle?
That's another thing. That's not legal either.
Not?
Yeah.
Not illegal.
Because you're obstructing
illegal
your... It's not legal. It's illegal.
Really?
Yeah.
So any drinking or eating is illegal?
You can't do it when you're driving. Same with makeup. Applying makeup. See,
people do that so often.
Yeah. So it's pretty much anything that distracts you from your view. You can't be blocking your face. So the makeup one is one of the new ones I saw. So I don't know how legit, but I wouldn't be surprised because it's just as bad, if not worse, than eating.
Makeup has got to be the worst. Because you're looking in the mirror at yourself and generally using both hands.
Yeah, you're literally,
I would say that's worse than doing anything else.
Yeah. You're applying... there's... Yeah. In terms of these things, it's definitely the worst.
I mean, apart from driving drunk, that's got to be that's got to be next worst.
Because people put on the eye makeup, and one wrong move, let's say someone actually hits you, you could lose your eye.
You could.
You could lose your eye.
You could.
I mean, if you're eating a Subway in the car, if someone hits you, worst case, you're gonna swallow the whole sub bowl or something. You might choke. Don't do it. I don't condone it.
Yeah, well, now that we know it's illegal, don't eat, drink, or do anything.
Do anything while
driving.
Pretty
much don't do anything. Just drive.
Just drive.
That's what it's coming to, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. One of the interesting ones was, you know how people flash their high beams to let people know there's cops?
Yep.
Apparently, if you get caught with doing that, you get a fine.
I heard that one the other day, actually.
Yeah?
I think that one could be
Do
legit.
you think it's legit? You
Yeah.
think it's active right now?
I don't know if it's active right now, but I would say it's definitely in discussion because
Okay.
I've heard it before as well.
It seems like it's something they'd crack down on. But you'd have to be, I feel like that would be pretty hard to get caught.
Yeah. How would
Because
you get
you're
caught?
warning other people about the cop car you just drove past. So that cop
Yeah.
car's not going to see you unless
exactly.
there's another cop car coming towards you.
Yeah.
But then you can just be like, oh, I accidentally bumped my lights. So
Yeah. Very hard to police that one.
yeah, that'll be very hard.
Yeah.
Now, another very interesting one. I found this very interesting. You know how people toot their horn to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Apparently that'll give you a fine.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
It sounds a bit ridiculous, doesn't it?
That's just ridiculous.
Like, no one really slams down their horn
Like
for
it's
25
it's a
seconds.
happy thing. Like
Yeah.
do like see you later.
See you later. Yeah.
They're
Now,
just kind of taking the liveliness out of driving.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Like we're
driving's
still
a funny
humans.
thing. We're just human. Yeah. I'd call it driving etiquette.
Yeah.
Beep. Goodbye.
Do you know what the horn is actually there for?
Yes. To warn others that you're coming.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Like
the-
on a blind bend or something. You go
Yeah.
toot, toot.
Or one of the main things is if you're like backing out of your driveway,
Yeah.
you're meant to like toot as you're backing out,
Yeah.
just in case there's someone walking past or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's technically what it's there for.
I honestly don't think I've seen anyone use it for that purpose.
I don't think I've seen anyone use it for what it's actually meant
What
for.
is- people in Australia just use it to say goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
Toot toot. So I've actually done it once. I was coming around a blind bend and I went toot toot because you can't see if anyone's coming around.
Yeah.
And it was a narrow road, so
Good man.
thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation.
Now, do you know what I also appreciate?
Tell me, Christopher Coombs.
Is that a few more of our soft souls have contacted me saying that they've actually got other people to try Hungry Jack soft serve ice creams.
Okay.
And they are also agreeing that they're better, more creamy, more delightful
Yep.
as a whole.
Look, I am agreeing with most of that. I just want to, for my own benefit, try them side by side.
But you can't.
Yeah.
By the time you buy one, then drive to the other store to buy the other one, the first one's going to melt.
No, we can just go to a food court or something where they're both in the same place.
Oh, but they have to be made to perfection, both of them.
But it's a thing that is out of our control.
It is out of our control, but I need to be there because I need to tell you whether it's the correct Hungry Jack soft serve.
Okay.
Because
agreed.
sometimes their machine is like either not working or maybe they've like just turned it on or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's not the full creamy experience.
Yeah.
So,
Look, we can
We'll have
both
to
do
see.
the test. That's okay. But the Hungry Jacks one,
Yeah.
it is creamier. It's fair enough.
you know what I'm going to do actually?
What?
Just to extend my offer to the soft soles, because of how good the Hungry Jack soft serves are, when the codes get sent to me for the Trivia Crack game, when you send me the code and I send you the money to buy the free ad version, I'm actually going to send you $3.89. So that extra 70 cents, you can go and buy yourself a Hungry Jack soft serve ice cream.
So you're.
What do you think?
I think that's even more generous. I'm so shocked. What is happening right now?
It's
New
happening.
Year, new Chris.
It's happening. Because I want... This is the thing. I know how good certain things are.
Yeah.
I want other people to experience it.
I
And
appreciate
sometimes you can't just tell someone to do it.
Yeah.
You have to make them do it.
Well, you just have to do it for him in this case, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you're going to send them money for an ad-free version of Trivia Crack and an extra 70 cents, because that's how much it is now,
Yep.
so they can buy a soft serve.
That's right. So the $3.19 is for the free no ad version for
Yeah.
Trivia Crack. The extra 70 cents makes it $3.89.
That's correct.
So the first five to send that code through to us on Instagram
Yep.
will be the ones that receive this.
Now, we're going on an honesty scale here, so Chris is sending the extra money, so we hope you don't pocket that extra change. We really hope you do make the effort to go out and buy that Hungry Jack soft serve.
Yep.
So
100%.
it's an honesty game, and we hope you follow it.
And we hope you enjoyed this episode. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in to the So Far So Good podcast.
We hope to catch you next week again on the Monday morning or whenever you listen to us.
It's always Monday morning.
Monday morning are the true soft souls, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
We will catch you on the next episode.
Goodbye.
It's it's actually quite
telling
might
you how
actually
I
be a
feel.
good idea.
Okay, this is. Hold you, bro. Hold you.
I'm bloody popping at the nose.
Okay, now this. Is that echoing?
Nah.
Yeah.
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 It's out of time or something.
Alrighty.
But yeah, solid idea. All in all, it was a terrible day. Oh, damn it. Let me re-say that.
Terrible day. So there was that. Flashing your signals, eating, driving. 1 second.
I'll tell you something I also appreciate.
I knew. No. I just knew. I knew you were going to. I'm thinking something. I'm like, you should say this.
And we hope you enjoy.
And we will catch you on the next. No, I rushed that, bro.